Good morning, students. Good morning, Bharatbars. You are most welcome in my class. Today, I'm going to explain you the basics of graphs. So, first of all, we will know what is a graph and how can be a graph drawn and what are the different coordinates. So, we will see first about the graphs. So, now let's start with graphs. As we know that this is a straight line. This is a straight line, and as we know that a line is a set of points. If another line is drawn or intersect this line, then we get a coordinate. So this is x-axis, x dash, this is y-axis and y dash. So we have four parts. The first part is, this is called quadrant 1. This is called quadrant 1. This is quadrant 2. This is quadrant 2. This is quadrant 3. And this is quadrant 4. This graph has four parts. 1/4 of this area, this is quadrant 1. This is also 1/4. This is also 1/4, and this is also 1/4. So this is called quadrant. The 1/4 is called quadrant. So this part is called quadrant 1. This is quadrant 2. This is quadrant 3, and this is quadrant 4. So what is the meaning of this? Now let's discuss. As we move, this is the origin. This point is called origin. So as we move in this side on number line, we get positive numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And from the origin, if we move to this side, we get -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, and so on. If we move in upward direction from the origin on y-axis, we get +1, +2, +3, +4, +5, +6, and so on. And if we move in downward direction from the origin, we get -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, and so on. This is very important. So all the values in quadrant 1 in this area will be taken as positive, because in this area the x-axis is positive and y-axis is also positive. So this is represented as plus plus. Quadrant 1 has plus plus. So it means that x is plus, y is plus. The value of the value on x-axis is plus positive and the value of y-axis is also positive. So this shows x-axis, this shows y-axis. So this area, this quadrant 1 is represented as positive, positive. Suppose that if we have to represent x equal to 3 and y equal to 2. So you have to decide in which quadrant the value of x and y will be implemented. So first of all we have to see x is plus 3 positive. It means that we have to move 3 steps on x-axis in this direction, and y is equal to 2. Y is equal to 2. So we have to move in upward direction from the origin on y-axis at 2 steps. So where will be the coordinate? We move x equal to 3. 1 step, 2 step and 3 step. So this and y is equal to 2. So we have to move in upward direction on the y-axis 1 step, 2 step. From 2 steps or from 3, we have to draw a parallel line. We have to draw a parallel line to y-axis and y is equal to 2. So we have to, from 2, we have to draw a parallel line to x-axis, this one. Now you are seeing here, this one is x-axis and this one is y-axis. So a point where x-axis and y-axis is meeting, this point is called coordinate. Is that clear? Do you understand? This point is called coordinate. So what will be the, how can we represent it? X, suppose that this one is A, and first of all we have to represent 3 x-axis. So now we can write 3 comma and then y-axis 2. So A is the coordinate of x and y-axis where x is 3 and y is 3. Do you understand? Is that clear? Any problem? No. Okay. So this is the quadrant 1. The quadrant 1, or in quadrant 1, the value of x is plus and y is plus. So suppose that we have two values, x equal to 3 and y equal to 2, or any value of x and y, and both the values are in plus. It means that the values of x and y will be represented in quadrant 1. So we have written here plus plus, quadrant 1 plus plus. Positive value of x and y will be written. Now we will discuss in quadrant 2. In quadrant 2, x-axis has minus values. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5. In quadrant 2, x-axis has minus value. This is 5, minus 5. And y-axis has plus value. It means that first of all, we have to represent x-axis. So this is minus and y-axis is plus, then we write here plus. So in quadrant 2, the value of x and y, x will be minus and y will be plus. Suppose that we have to represent the value of x or and y. X is equal to 4 and y is equal to minus 2, minus 3. So in which quadrant the value of x and value of y will be presented? Now let's see. Sorry, we will discuss this in later. Actually this is a value of quadrant 4. So now we change the value of x and y. Here x is minus and y is plus. So we have x is equal to minus 4, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, this one. And y is equal to 3. It means that we move 3 steps on y-axis. This one is 3. From the point on x-axis minus 4, we have to draw a parallel line. This parallel line will be, this line will be parallel to y-axis. This one. And y is equal to 3. So from 3 we have to draw a parallel line parallel to x. So as we know that when two lines intersect each other at a point, this point is called coordinate. So as this one is x-axis and this one is y-axis, so when axis where the point where x-axis and y-axis intersect each other, we get a coordinate. Suppose that this coordinate point is B. This is B. So how can we represent it B? As x is minus 4. So first we write minus 4 and y is 3. Then y is 3. It means that x is minus 4, y is minus 3. So this is the quadrant 2. So in quadrant 2, x is minus and y is plus. In quadrant 1, both x and y, both the variables x and y are plus. X is plus, y is also plus. But in quadrant 2, x is minus, y is plus. Now we will see in quadrant 3. As we know that this one is quadrant 3, this area, this part. In this section or in this quadrant or quadrant in quadrant 3, x-axis has minus values and y-axis has also minus values. It means that in quadrant 3, x is minus, y is also minus. So now we can write for this minus, 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 x is minus, y is also minus. Is that clear? Suppose that we have to present the values of x and y axis, x and y. X equal to minus 2 and y is equal to minus 4. As x is minus and y is also minus, so in this case or in quadrant 3, x is minus 2, x is minus 2, this, and y is minus 4, this. As x has the value minus 2, so from minus 2 we have to draw a parallel line, this line parallel to y-axis, y-dash axis. This one is 2, and y is minus 4. So this point, from this point, a parallel line is also drawn to x-axis. When both the axes x and y intersect each other, this is a certain point. Suppose that A, B, C. This coordinate is C. So what will be the value of x? Minus 2 and y is minus 4. So if you have the value of x or y in minus, then both the value of x and y will be presented in third quadrant, quadrant 3. Now let's see in quadrant 4. This part of graph is quadrant 4. So x-axis is in plus and y-axis has minus values. So in quadrant 4, the value of x will be plus. So this is called plus and y-axis is minus. Y-axis is minus. So quadrant 4 shows plus and minus. It means that if we have x is equal to 5 and y equal to minus 3. So if x is plus 5, it means that we have to move 5 steps on x-axis, and y is equal to minus 3. So we have to move 3 steps on y-axis in downward direction from the origin. So x is equal to 5. So we have to take this 5 and y is equal to minus 3. This one is minus 3. So from this point 5, we have to draw a parallel line. This line will be parallel to y-axis and y is minus 3. So we have to draw a parallel line from minus 3. This line will be parallel to x-axis. This is x-axis. So this is we have when both the lines intersect each other at a certain point, we get a quadrant. Suppose that the name of this quadrant is D. So here x is 5, y is minus 3. So this is the basics. This is the basics of graph and quadrants. In this section for class 10, we have pair of linear equations in 2 variables. So we have to draw, and we will see it in next section, but this is the basic concepts of graph where the value of x and y are depicted or presented and we get the coordinates. So in coming session we will also represent x plus y is equal to 3 and x minus y is equal to 4 or similar questions on the graph. But the basic concept of graph is this. So students must understand first how the coordinates are represented on the graph. Thank you. Now we will meet in next questions. Thanks.